Good evening, Magister. I'm Francis Castillo. I'm going to talk about the constructive analysis. This is available to the field of the second language learning. This focuses on the comparative studies between the model tongue L1 and the target language L2. It defining the difference and similars between the two. The systematic approach involves ongoing research analyzing the influence of the L1 or L2 acquisitions. The practical results of the learning strategies analyzed or reflected in the design of effective and the learning strategies. So finally, contrast analysis emerged as the key tool that contributes in the identification and the overcoming of obstacles on the second language or learning process. So this contrast analysis is not only source of the difference, but also gives of design effective strategies for learning. Okay, is not only illuminates the power of fluency is a new language, but also helps us investigate the chains of educational journey. Thank you.
Avoidance. When learning a second language, it is common for learners to avoid using complicated words or structures, and students prefer simple expressions or simple words. This phenomenon is known as avoiding behaviors. When this happens, learners do this to feel safe from error. It is very common, for example, avoidance of complex words. In other words, using more common words not with complex pronunciation. The other avoidance of grammatical structures. For example, a learners avoid constructing sentences in passive voice or active voice because it seems complicated. The other, avoiding complex conversation. Avoid engaging in conversation about complex topic to avoid possible errors, but this leads to vocabulary limitation. Avoiding difficult words can limit the learner's vocabulary growth, preventing from learning and using more precise and enriching terms. The other, grammatical stagnation. Avoiding complex grammatical structures prevents the development of the advanced grammatical skill, which can affect the fluency and accuracy of speech and writing. And finally, lack of challenge. Overcoming linguistic challenge is essential to progress. Avoiding difficulties can lead to stagnation in learning. Error analysis. The error analysis focuses on development of the ability to learn and build language. It is important to differentiate between error and mistake. Since error is not self-correcting because the rules are unknown, and mistake is correctable because it is accidental. The main source of error is the alteration in the L1, i.e., the mother tongue. There are types of parsing errors. First, based on basic type, omission, addition, overgeneralization, or misinformation and misordering. Two, based on linguistic competence, overt and covert. Third, based on language level, phonological, morphological, and syntax. And finally, error severity, local error, and global error. Analysis based on additional bibliography mentions that error should come to be viewed in positive way to develop language acquisition.
First, we must define what learning styles are. Okay, basically they are strategies that we use to learn something new. Let's remember that we are learning in a different way. Therefore, we develop a preference for a learning style that has given you positive results. Okay. It is important that we recognize which style we learn best because it contributes to your self-learning process. Also, there are many learning styles. This time, I will talk about the four. Okay, four most important ones. The first one is the visual. Okay, the visual one word tables, graphs, images, and presentations are used since it must be striking to the human eyes. Second, we have the auditory one, which can be reading aloud, discussions, or verbal instructions, okay? Because we work a lot with the sense of hearing, okay? We continue with the verbal one, which is based on books and text signs. It is based on reading and writing. And finally, we have the kinesthetic one, which incorporates body movement, and say sensation of touch. Okay.
Good evening, my sister. My name is Cyntia Maisincho, and today I'm going to speaking about role of grammar in second language acquisitions. Linguistic competence versus linguistic performance. Linguistic competence refers to underlying knowledge, and linguistic performance is refers to the practical application of linguistic knowledge. Logical problem of language learning poses how children acquire such complex linguistic knowledge and with limited linguistic input and innate capacity for language. Chomsky argued that all children are born with an innate capacity to learn any human language, and the existence of language acquisition devices in the human brain. Universal grammar holds that different languages share a common basis in terms of grammatical structures and is considered part of the genetic code of human beings. Natural language development. Chomsky argues that children build their linguistic knowledge naturally and that they don't need external stimulus to learn a language. Thank you.